This is the song, la 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 la, Elmo's song. La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo's song. I like it.
Sorry, not sorry. Welcome to 9.4 homework help. Here we go. 7 through, I don't know, 15. 7 through 15. Wait. Oh, did shit. Okay, good. I want to make sure my edit saved. We're good. So, for each two-way table below, create the indicated relative frequency table and also provide two observations about, with regard to the data. All right. This table represents survey results from a sample of students regarding mode of transportation to and from school. So how do they get to school? Do they walk, bike, carpool, bus? What do they do? What if someone skateboards to school? That's not on here. What if someone rides a horse to school? That's not on here. What if someone... That's all I got. Rides a hot air balloon to school? That's not... Okay, sorry. So they give you the table. It's all filled out. All you have to do is create the relative frequency. So they want you to do the relative frequency of column table. Hold on. So that means you're going to be looking at the columns. All right, columns go up and down. So we have our walking column, our biking column, carpool column, bus column, total column. All right. So remember, relative frequency means percent. So we're going to turn these into percents. What is the percentage of boys that walk to school? Percentage of boys that walk to school. So you're going to take 37. I'm going to do over here. 37 over, of the people that walk, what percentage are boys? That's a better way to say it. Of the people that walk, what percentage are boys? Of the people that walk, what percentage are boys? So you have 37 over 75. Ooh, my hand just started to cramp. Oh, my wrist hurts. I'm falling apart, guys. It's okay. Ow, like badly. Okay, 37 divided by 75, which we did this one in class, but you can use a calculator, okay? 37 divided by 75 is 0.493. 0.49. It's actually like 3. Oh, every time. 0.493333. Okay. Then you multiply it by 100, which is the same thing as just moving the decimal to the right 2 spots. So we're just going to move it 2 spots. So 1, 2. So you get 49.3%. Okay, but we don't need the 0.3. You can just round down to 49. Okay. So then we're just going to keep going on this column. So then we do the girls. All right. So of the people that walk, what percent are girls? Of the people that walk, what percent are girls? So you're going to take the number of girls, 38, and you're going to put it over 75. 38 divided by 75 is 0.5066, so on. Okay. You would multiply by 100, which is the same as moving the decimal 2 spots. So you get 50.6, okay? And then we round up. So we round up to 51. There's my percentage. There it is. Ta-da! Okay, remember these two numbers should add up to 100. So you're going to do that same thing with the rest of your columns. Don't let the total column mess you up. You're still doing the same thing. Okay, so of the total people interviewed, so this one is, of the total people interviewed, how many are boys? That's what this is going to tell you. Of the total people interviewed, which is 425, right? There are 425 people interviewed in total. Of the people interviewed, what percentage is boys or are boys? What percentage are boys? So that would be Number of boys, 233. See how that's in the boys column? Sorry, boys row. It's in the boys row. Divided by, so you have 233 divided by 425. 425. Which is, I don't know. Oh, right. 433 divided by 425. Elmo song. Oh, jeez, it's in my head. You get 0.5 every time. 4, 8, 2. Okay, too far. All right. And then you would multiply by 100 to move the decimal 2 spots. That will give you 55%. So of all the people interviewed, 55% are boys. That's what that means. All right, so you're going to fill out the rest of the table doing that. Oh, then we have to write 2 observations. Don't forget to write your 2 observations. So, yeah. I only filled out the walking column, so I'm just going to make observations about the walking column. So I'm going to do 49% of the students who walk are boys. That's one observation. 49% of the people that walk are boys. And then, I'll do an observation based on this, since I filled this one out. So let's see. 55% of the total people interviewed, I guess students, total students. 55% of the total. Okay, there. Sorry. 55% of the total people interviewed are boys. So there are my 2 observations. So once you fill out the rest of these columns, you can make observations like this about any of the columns. All right, number 8, are you just doing the same thing? Yeah. Wait. Sort of. Except now you're doing, so that was our frequency of row table. Oh, so now you're looking at the rows instead of the columns. So rows. Oh, I thought I had my highlighter. Why can't I highlight that? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time and then I'll give up. Okay, I give up. So this one was our column. Now we're doing rows. Okay, I'll get you started. So we're looking at rows now. So row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream. Do, 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 do. Okay. So you're gonna do, we're gonna work with families of 4 or less that have no pets. So you're gonna put, I'll do it here, then I'll erase it. 35 over your total, which is 172. So of families of 4 or less, what percent have no pets? What percent of families of 4 or less have no pets? So 35 over 172, 172. All right, divide that, multiply by 100, which is the same thing as moving the decimal. So you get 35 divided by 172 is like 0.2, you get 0.203. And then you multiply that by 100 or move the decimal 2 spots to the right, so you get 20%. Okay. So now instead of looking at the column totals, you're looking at these guys. Okay. So then I'll do one more. Same thing, families of 4 or less, what percent of them only own 1 pet? So we're going to put 52 over the total of families of 4 or less, which was 172. All right, and then same process. You're going to divide that, 52 divided by 172. Whoop, I put that in wrong. 52 divided by 172. 0.302. So you get 0.302. Oh, geez. 0.302. Goodness. Point. Why do I keep hitting the negative sign? They're not even close together on my keyboard. 0.302. And then we're multiplying that by 100. So you get 30%. Oh. Okay, so you're going to do that with the rest of this table and then make 2 observations about it. For instance, so far, an observation could be 20% of the families with 4 or less have no pets. Sorry, with 4 or less members have no pets. That's one observation. Okay. Moving on. Okay, and then this last one, you're doing the relative frequency of the whole table. Oh, do they highlight it for you always? They do. They highlight your important totals. So when you're doing the columns, when you're doing the rows, they highlighted the column. My brain today. Okay. They highlight the important totals. So this is the row table. So they highlighted the totals you need to use. They highlighted the totals you need to use. So remember, when you're doing the whole table, it's about the overall total number of people. So everything is going to go over 192. So like this one is going to be 21 over 192. And then you would turn that into a, not a decimal, not a fraction, a percent. Jeez. So you would get, it's going to be about 11%. All right, so you're going to do that for all of this. Everything, all of these numbers are going over 192. I'll go ahead and make one observation for this. So of all the people surveyed, oh my, surveyed, 11%, because that's the only one I did. So 11% were girls, not grills, were girls who wear athletic shoes, I guess like athletic shoes, who like athletic shoes. Okay, so we're talking about the whole table. Of everyone surveyed, 11% were girls that like athletic shoes. Okay, so if you figure out this one, then your observation would be of all the people surveyed, some percent were girls that like boots. Okay, so you're talking about the whole table. All right. Here you go, the go part of your homework. For each set of data, determine the mean, median, mode, and range. It said standard deviation. I don't want you to do the standard deviation. Then create either a box and whisker plot or a histogram. Okay, so this is stuff we've done before. The only thing we haven't done is the range. So the first thing you want to do before you try and do mean, median, mode, or range is put them in order from least to greatest. Okay, I don't think I've emphasized that enough to you. So make sure you order them from least to greatest. Okay, so what's my smallest number on number 10? 20. 20. And then what? Then I have a 23. Anything lower than a 23? Nope. Still in 23. And then I have 1, 2 24s. 24, 24. And then 25. So I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then what's next? I think 29. 29. And then 30. Okay, there we go. So now, make sure you order them from least to greatest. And now you can find the mean, median, mode, and range. So your mean is your average. That's where you add them all up. And then you divide by the number of values. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. We have 9 values. So you would add them all up, divide by 9. The median, find the one in the middle. The mode, which one occurs the most often, which one is there the most often. And then the range is just your smallest to my biggest. I mean, the smallest to the biggest. Okay, so your range goes from 20 to 30. So your range is 20 to 30. Goodness. So your range goes from 20 to 30, which means range equals 10. Oh, 10. So your range is equal to 10. Because 20 to 30 is 10. 20 plus 10 is 30. Okay, so you have a range of 10. Okay, so range equals 10. I went to highlight, it's not gonna let me. Oh. Yeah, wait, maybe. Okay, range equals 10. And then you should know how to find the mean, median, and mode. All right, so that's what you're doing on those. Oh, and then you can create either a box and whisker plot or a histogram. So either or is fine. All right. If you need review on how to do that, I did it in my, hold on, I can tell you, 9.1 video, maybe? Hold on, I'm looking at the lessons. Yes. Did I do the whole thing? I might have done it in my 9.1 video. If not, we definitely did it during that lesson. So you can watch the Zoom lesson for that day. That's probably a better idea. Okay. Good luck.